Hello and welcome. Today, I think we've got the audio working. I'm looking across onto the screen over here and I can see a line going. So that's all good signs. Apologies about the last video, the from the bottom to the top video once again. But today we have Making Tottenham Hotspurs again, which is going to be an episode where we have the draw for the Champions League group games. Who are we going to draw in that? We'll find out very, very shortly. And two games. First of all, in the Carabao Cup, third round against Swansea City. And then a game against Arsenal in the Premier League. Question is, how have we been doing since you last with us? We're going to find out in just a few seconds. Welcome to Making Tottenham Hotspurs again. Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again. My name is Mark, and on today's episode, as previously mentioned, we have those two games. Swansea City in the Carabao Cup third round and Arsenal in the Premier League. But before we have a look at how we've been doing, I can't show you that screen. Otherwise, I will give away the draw for the Champions League. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to take you back to past Mark, and he's going to show you the draw for the Champions League group matches for this particular year. Thank you to past Mark, and yes, here is the draw for the Champions League. Of course, still in this version, it's called the European Champions Cup, but we know it as the Champions League. And the draw is about to be drawn, but just so you know, we have 4 pots. Seeds 1, 2, 3 and 4 from each pot. So 1 will be drawn from pot 1, which means that in this group part of the competition, we can't meet FC Bayern Munich, effectively, Real Madrid, Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United, MUFC, Paris Saint-Germain, FC Porto or Milan. However, we could meet any of the second seeds: Manchester City, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Roma, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Leipzig, RB Leipzig. To be fair, any of those are going to be quite daunting, aren't they? Third seeds: Ajax, Shakhtar, Sporting SP. I want to say Sporting Lisbon, but it isn't, is it? Sporting Porto, Sporting Club Porto, I think is how they are. That was the second seeds. Third seeds: OM, Olympique Marseille, Arsenal, Lazio, Inter, and Dinamo Kiev. I think that's no, it's not Dinamo Kiev. Dinamo Zagreb from Croatia. Apologies. And then the fourth seeds: Zenit, Victoria Buzen, Ludogorets, Mainz 05, Celtic, Anderlecht, Galatasaray, and Sturm Graz. That they are the teams that we're almost certainly going to meet throughout this draw. Without any more to do, let's get on with the draw. So let's get underway. Draw next team: Paris Saint-Germain are in Group A. Manchester United are in Group B. We are in Group C. Bayern Munich in Group D. Milan in Group E. Sporting Lisbon in Group F. Real Madrid are in Group G, and FC Porto in Group H. So, first group's out. Second groups, here we go. Not second groups, but second teams, here we go. Paris Saint-Germain will play Atletico Madrid in their group. Borussia Dortmund and Manchester United come out together Who will we have? Roma from Italy. Barcelona are in the Bayern Munich group. Manchester City with Milan. Red Bull Leipzig with Sporting Lisbon. Liverpool in the group with Real Madrid. The real final for 2022. Porto and Sevilla in that Group H. Group A then, third team, Ajax. Group B, third team, Inter. Group C, this is our group. We've got Shakhtar from the Ukraine. Sporting, whoever we said they were. Sporting Club Porto. Yes, Porto of Portugal. Two teams from Porto, I notice. FC Porto, of course, in Group H as well. Olympique Marseille are in Group E. Arsenal have been drawn in Group F. Dinamo Zagreb from Croatia in Group G. And Lazio are in Group H. So far, we haven't had a group with the same country in. Will we evade that in this final fourth teams of each group? In Group A, Mainz 05 from Germany. Anderlecht of Belgium will be in Group B. We played them, of course, in the Europa Conference League last season. We have Sturm Graz of Austria in our group. Celtic are drawn in Group D, along with FC Bayern, Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Sporting Porto. Tough group for Celtic. Ludogorets of Bulgaria are in with Milan, Manchester City and Olympique Marseille. Galatasaray are in with Sporting Lisbon, Leipzig, Arsenal. Victoria Pilsen from Czech Republic are in with Liverpool, Madrid and Dinamo Zagreb. And the final team that we didn't see was Zenit. They came out in that group. So that is how the draw has popped out. Our group is Group C, and we will play Roma, Sturm Graz and Shakhtar. I'll pass you back to Future Mark, and he will have a look at how that affects the schedule going forward and what we're likely to see in forthcoming episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again. Not sure what's happening with the network, but I keep losing the screen that changes all my transitions and all the rest of it. Anyway, with the draw made, I thank past Mark for that draw. But the games, as you see, Shakhtar, Sturm Graz and Roma are in our group, Group C of the Champions League. And we'll have more of that. In fact, we're going to have back-to-back episodes with those games in. So our plan is, subject to the Carabao Cup, of course, Shakhtar, Blackburn, Sturm Graz and Fulham, Roma and Norwich. And then we'll play a couple of Premier League games. And then we'll have the second leg games as well. So probably West Ham, Roma, Leeds, Shakhtar, Burnley, Sturm Graz. And then we'll see how that prevails with the rest of the thing. That will actually take us up, as it turns out, it will take us up to the World Cup break, which means that obviously then we will we'll have that little bit of a break and all the rest of it. Anyway, enough said. What's been happening since you last with us last episode? Manchester United FC. We beat a 1-0 in our first Premier League game. And then a 2-1 loss at Southampton at St Mary's, which wasn't particularly clever. We changed the formation to a 5-3-2 wing-back. We beat Everton 3-0. Min Son scoring all 3 goals, 61, 77 and 90 minutes. But he didn't do particularly well against Bournemouth, which was a bit of a surprise because I would have had Bournemouth down as the side we'd have probably beat more than Everton, to be fair. But that's a 1-1 draw. that particular match. If I can get in there and have a look. Ryan Christie giving Bournemouth the lead after 17 minutes, but Dembele getting level after 49 minutes. And then we had a 4-win, going back to a 4-2-3-1. We had a 4-1 win against Brighton. Andre Silva getting his first 2 goals for us, 26 and 31 minutes. Lucas Moura after 50. Bergwijn after 53. Neil Maupay getting the consolation goal a minute into injury time. They did have a player sent off after 78, but by that time we'd done the damage. Couldn't actually get any more goals after that. But Andre Silva is off the mark, which is good news. He actually started that match as well. So that's interesting. How does that leave us in the table? Well, I think you saw it earlier. Didn't really probably pay any attention to it. We are currently 6th, having played 5 games, won 3, drawn 1, that one against Bournemouth, and losing against Southampton. We have a goal difference of 6 and 10 points on the board. We are 5 points adrift of West Ham, who have come out of the gates at full pelt. They've played 5 and won all 5 games, and they've played Newcastle, Everton, Arsenal, Blackburn and Brentford so far. Won all of those games by resounding margins as well. 5-1 Newcastle, 3-2 Everton, 1-0 against Arsenal, but that's Arsenal. 5-0 against Blackburn and 3-0 against Brentford. So they're off to a good start. A goal difference of plus 14. Right, without any more to do, I think it's time we got on with our first game of the episode. It is that game against Swansea City in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. And this is the team that we are going to put out against Swansea. And there is a player that you won't have seen before, because I think he's come in since you were last with us. That's one thing we didn't do, was didn't do the transfers, did we? Castile's in goal, Reguilon, Romero, and our new player Upamecano. I will practice this. He is French. Upamecano. He is a 23-year-old Frenchman. He has come in as a central defender, as you've probably realised because we've picked him from the thing. He's coming from Bayern Munich, where he played 32 times last season, scored 3 goals, 2 assists, was player of the match, none but a 7.32 average rating. We've paid £85 million for him, which is absolutely astounding. £85 million. But of course, transfer window has slammed shut, and I haven't done the transfer update, which was very, very wrong of me, but we'll do it between games this time round. So he has come in. Nicholas Sewell is still wanting to leave, as you will see from down here. Currently looking to be loaned out to Inter, but we want to sell him if we can. He is still requested to be transfer list. And as long as we've got a replacement signed, we've promised to sell him. So we have that replacement. We theoretically now have to sell him. We also have Sanchez on the bench as well. Sanchez, who has been doing exceedingly well of late. So we will see how all that pans out. We do have in depth in the centre of defence, though. Right, so, but after that, Emerson Royal is out on the right-hand side. We still need a right-sided player, though. That is our only little bit of a problem at the moment. Dembele and Winks in midfield, because Holzberg is suspended. I suspect he's got a suspension from last season in the Carabao Cup. Son, Lo Celso and Lucas Moura are attacking lineup. I'm just going to check Son out. Didn't want to check him out that way. I want to check him out to see his best. Yeah, I think that's inverted wingers. Right, Lo Celso, as I say, in the middle. Kane up front. He's back in. Silva back on the bench. Martinez, Sewell, Mahel. Mahel is our other player that we've brought in. Again, very, very remiss of me to tell you he is the wing back for Emerson Royal as a backup. Joachim Michael Pedersen, and we've brought him in. We'll have a proper look at him in a bit. Sanchez, Silva, Sanchez, Skip, and Bergwijn all on the bench. Let's get on with the game, and we can have a look at those transfers in between matches, basically. And teams are on the pitch, are warming up and ready to go. Swansea playing in their muddy red colour, which is a bit weird. They normally play in white, of course. Playing in the muddy red. Cardiff are in front against Millwall. Burnley in front against Norwich. Lo Celso with a corner, and I think that's Apicamento has scored on his debut. He has got his first goal. He's also picked up a yellow card, so he's collecting stuff. Lo Celso here, Apicamento. Oh, I thought that had come off his head, but he volleyed that into the back of the net. He's picked up a yellow card. I don't know how soon in he has picked that up. That's gone out for another corner. Lo Celso. It's come back off the crossbar. It's come back in by Romero. Really putting Swansea under a lot of pressure there. Another highlight comes. Busy trying to stop just to see when Apicamento got that yellow card. But Son, he's round his man. He has a shot. Didn't curl it. And that's what he was trying to do, was curl that one in. Oh. Lo Celso with a free kick to Emerson Royal. Lo Celso, it's a shot from distance. Goalkeeper grabbing thin air. Third goal of the season for Lo Celso. And we are 2 up after 17 minutes. Right, sorry, let's have a look. Millwall 0, Cardiff 1, Norwich 0, Burnley 1. The current scores in those matches. I'm trying to find out. Where's our match details then? Match overview. Stats, no. Latest events details, that's up there. Latest scores. Overview. I think that's it, but it's not the best of screens. Apicamento was booked after 5 minutes. 5 minutes he picked up that booking. And Apicamento, he's been a bad boy already. Swansea with the goal kick. It's over the top, and Prero is on Upamecano, keeping him at bay. Ushered him out to Emerson Royal. Winks picks up the ball, but it's giving it away. Lo Celso picks up midfield now. Kane on the ball. Through, looking for Lucas Moura on the overlap. Lucas Moura is into the area. Crosses in. The ball's punched out by Hammer. Straight into the path of Lo Celso. And he gets his second of the game. I think it's his second. Moura. And Lo Celso puts that one away. That's his second. 17 and 28. 3-0 up after 28 minutes. And we are coasting this one so far. Drop a bit of praise because they're doing well. And half-time comes. We are in the box seats. 17 shots, 6 on target. 1.68 against their 2-1 and 2.0. We have an average rating of 7.44 against their 6.37 and 72% possession. And as you rejoin us, Cullen has got us underway for the second half. Swansea 3 goals down from that first half. Meccano getting the header in there. Serious replacement for Sewell, of course. Cullen on the ball. As Swansea have an early attack here. And didn't come to anything. Ryan Bennett has been booked. Oliver Nitcham has been booked. And Swansea with a corner. And a headed goal. Cabango has scored. And Swansea have got one back. 59 minutes on the clock. Swansea also made a substitution. Not quite sure why. All the settings that I'd set have drifted off. I had all done this previously and clearly has dropped off. Right, I think that will do us for the changes. We're still not making any changes ourselves at the minute. Albeit, Meccano heading just over from that. He is looking tired, as is Romero in that defensive line. We'll get through to 70 minutes and make our usual changes. All cleared up field. Apocamento heading it to Winks. Romero, Reguilon, Lo Celso, Kane, back to Lo Celso. Dembele through looking for Kane. Lucas Moura is in and he's got our fourth. But the referee's questioning offside here. Might be a little bit previous. And it is disallowed. Lucas Moura had gone offside. Ooh, yes. Not by much, but he was offside. Linesman late getting there to point that out. Manchester City struggling against Mansfield 0-0, but Mansfield have had a player sent off as well. Right, gone past the 70 minutes. Let's have a look at the changes. Meccano is tired. Nicholas Sewell can come on for him. Christian Romero is also tired. Minson. He's not been doing much today. Take Harry Kane off for Andre Silva. 3 changes then at this stage of the game. And good debut from Upamecano. Reguilón throw in to Dembele. Finds Winks. Winks to Reguilón. Reguilón to Lo Celso. Back to Dembele. Winks goes out wide for Emerson Royal, who's in the area. Going to cross this ball in, looking for Silva. Emerson Royal. It's headed away. Reguilón picks it up. Winks. Dembele. Dembele out wide to Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal. Lo Celso. And Bergwijn just fires that wide on the volley. A bit further praise. And I think we'll drop from our positive to a balanced. Hopefully to see the game out. As we know, it has bitten us on the bum before. Corner, Lo Celso with the corner, and it's called in. Nicholas Sewell gets his second of the season, and it's a Sewell goal off the head of no doubt. We'll see it now. He gets up, just gets enough on it, nods it in. 4-1, and that is probably what the final score is going to be. It is 4-1, resounding win. Upamecano starting us off after 12 minutes. Lo Celso, 17 and 28. Nicholas Sewell, 2 minutes into injury time, finishes it off. A resounding 4-1 win in the third round of the Carabao. Outstretched arms. Well done, lads. Very happy with the result and the way that you played. Harry Kane had a good game. He did well out there. Lo Celso, he had an absolutely fantastic game. Brilliant. Lucas Moura, very happy with your performance. Winks, he did well out there. Romero, very happy with your performance. Upamecano, I think we're going to very happy with your performance tonight. Emerson Royal, very happy with your performance. And Nicholas Sewell, who come on, scored a goal. I mean, we've got depth in this defence, haven't we? So, there we go. Final round up. And Arsenal had to go to penalties against Leicester. Liverpool just sneaked a win against Barnsley. City beating Mansfield 2-0 in the end, but only after 86 and 93 minutes. So all in all, could make for an interesting fourth round draw at some point or other. And yeah, that's we'll come back to that. What we're going to do very quickly, as promised, we're going to go to these transfers. This episode is running late, so to speak. So as you will see, since you were last with us, we have brought in, I think Joseph Martinez had come in from Leipzig. We have brought in Joachim Mahl, who is a Danish 25-year-old. He's come in from Atalanta in Italy, where he played 5 times. 1 assist, 7.44 previously last season. 32 matches, 1 goal. 8 assists, 4 player of the matches, 6.99. We bought him for £25 million. He's to do that. His abilities to play as a fullback or as a wing back, which is our preferred position for him, of course. So he will be replacement or backup for Emerson Royal. In that right back position, should we have any issues there. And as obviously Upamecano, as we've already talked about, he's come in and is looking like a very solid central defender. Going out, Niall John has gone to Derby on loan. I think there is a thingy to possibly buy him And Jordan Hackett has gone on loan to Charlton. Ben Davis sold to Olympique Lyonnais for £26.5 million. That is a roundup of the transfers. Any more to do? Let's get on with the second game of the episode. It's a Premier League game against Arsenal. And you come back for the second draw of the episode. It's the Carabao Cup 4th round draw. Let's have a look at it before we have a look at the team to play Arsenal. Liverpool drawn out first. They will play Millwall of the Championship. Man UFC will play Ipswich of League One. Bournemouth will play Chelsea. Arsenal will play Aston Villa. Burnley will play Manchester City. Leeds will play Fulham. Newcastle will play Preston of the Championship, which means we will play Brentford away from home. Brentford versus Tottenham in the next round of the Carabao Cup. So after the Carabao Cup draw, we'll have a look at how that affects our scheduling very soon. But Casteels are in goal for this one against Arsenal. Casteels, Reguilon, Romero, Upamecano, Emerson Royal, Dembele. Holzberg is back in for Winks on there. That's our only change. Son, Lo Celso, Lucas Moura and Silva. One other thing just to mention that we have changed is Lo Celso has gone, so he's more of an attacking midfield. So the front three here are all attacking. So that's how it is. Silva is up front in preference to Harry Kane. Martinez, Saul, Mahal, Skip, Sanchez, Bergwijn, Ali, Sessegnon and Kane are all on the bench. And you join us as the teams appear on the pitch here at the Emirates Arsenal Stadium. And we have a highlight from kickoff, which is always a bit of a worry. That long ball forward to Andre Silva didn't make it. And Arsenal have the ball, moving the ball around nicely. A banger man. We had Arsenal in our beta save last year. We had the likes of, oh, what is going on? Odegaard in less than a minute. But Arsenal 1 up. A mistake by Casteels, really. Should have had that. And that's not a good start, to say the least. Arsenal quick out of the blocks. And we've done absolutely nothing so far. Do we need to go to more positive? Ramsdale, Gabriel. As I was saying, Kowalski was our big man up front when we did that, losing out in the Champions League final, of course, to Chelsea, I think it was. In that particular series. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look. And a bang is in. And that blasted over the top. Thank you by Lacazette. We haven't had a shot on target yet. I'm not sure what's going on. Not performing particularly well as it currently stands. A free kick now. Lo Celso with the free kick. Can he get us the goal back? Oh, it's off the post and it has gone in. Question of what's going on here. I'm not sure if it's been cancelled out or no. The referee is coming back and Upamecano has his second goal since joining us. Romero picked up a yellow card. He's come back off the post and Upamecano has got there before Tomiyasu and we are 1-1 with 31 minutes played. Things looking a little bit better. Drop a bit of encouragement to the team. And half-time comes. 1-1 half-time. Look for a bit of improvement in that second half and see if we can push ourselves up a little bit. Pretty much even on possession and, well, pretty much even on shots, but they've had more on target. We need to be hitting the target more, basically. Lacazette gets us underway on the second half. No changes that I'm aware of. Ooh, Arsenal with a shot from just outside the area. Whistles over the top. Casteels sees it out. Casteels to Romero. Romero to Upamecano. Holzberg forward to Lo Celso. Lo Celso comes forward now. Lucas Moura. Lo Celso. Dembele is beaten to Holzberg. Dembele. And Dembele gives the ball away, basically. Lacazette. Emerson Royal to Romero. Ball forward. Looking for, I'm not sure who it was looking for, but didn't find them. Ball goes out wide. A bang-a-mang. Inside to Smith Rowe. Reguilón gets rid of that ball. Looking for Andre Silva, but didn't find him. Upamecano was unmarked. I think they're calling for an offside. And it is disallowed. I saw Upamecano waving his arms around. Oh, yeah, it's well offside. Excuse me. So that one cancelled out, thankfully. Lucas Moura is tired. Very tired, in fact. I'm going to make a change there in a moment. In fact, Lucas Moura has picked up an injury. That's what the problem is. Saka with a cross in. And it's cleared. I'm not sure what went on there, but maybe Upamecano was doing his job again. Lucas Moura. It's a foot injury, which isn't good news. Bergwijn can come on for him. Only change at the moment. We're a bit too early for making our normal route of changes at this stage of the game. Bergwijn's on. Reguilón. Tavares on for Tierney. Throws it in. Son. Bergwijn. Who's come over this side. Bergwijn trying to find Reguilón. Didn't find him. The ball's gone forward to Romero. Dembele. Dembele cuts inside. Finds Son. Son's run it. Oh, Silva trying to get that ball away, but it was blocked. Romero picks up the loose ball. Nothing doing. Tavares with the throw in. A long throw. Upamecano heads it to Casteels. Casteels having a bit of trouble, headed it back quite strongly and having a bit of trouble holding on to that by the looks of it. Casteels rolls it out to Romero. Romero to Reguilón. Romero. Cross to Upamecano. Upamecano. Romero. Romero to Reguilón. Dembele. Romero. Reguilón. Reguilón. Romero. Come forward in a minute. Romero. Dembele. Reguilón. Lo Celso. Son, who's basically just been eiffelled out of it by Saka. Long ball to Lacazette, and he's on the volley. But a question mark against it again. Potentially another offside. No, it's been given. It's been given this time. Lacazette puts them 2-1 up. Upamecano just playing him on. And we need to pick this up. Done a great deal in this second half at all. And we need to be looking to make some changes, I think, while we're stopped. Kelso not having such a good game this time. He's been marked out of it. And Silva not having a good game either. Harry Kane. Or do we go 2 up front? Lo Celso's not having a good game, so I'm tempted. Let's go 2 up and see if that can punch a hole in them. Lo Celso is going to be swapped for Kane. Kane, he will become an advanced forward on attack. And looking to see if we can do Upamecano. Is the only player that's got a over 7 rating this time out. Andre Silva needs to buck his ideas up. Those are the changes we've made. Ramsdale, long ball forward, looking for Lacazette. Romero gets underneath it, but heads it straight to an Arsenal player. Saka, Reguilon, Tomiyasu. And they've scored again, Lacazette. He's 4th of the season, and we are 3-1 down and not looking very well at all. Upamecano really in no man's land, and Lacazette just got a flick on it as the ball came in, and we're in trouble. Holzberg with a free kick. Kane, Romero, Reguilon, Son, Andre Silva, Emerson Royal. We need to get one back here if we can. Yes! Kane gets his goal. Andre Silva out to Emerson Royal. Ball comes in. Ramsdale spills it. And the person you don't want to spill it to is Kane, who said thank you very much, gobbled that one up. And in the back of the net, 3-2 with 75 minutes on the clock, 74 minutes on the clock. We've dropped down to 8th as it currently stands because we are losing. We encourage the team. We do have to make one more change, and Upamecano is tired. And I think this time out we're going to bring Davison Sanchez on for him. That's our 3rd and final change that we can make. Tomiyasu has a throw in on this far side. Saka. Ball goes back. The way Arsenal are moving this around. Lacazette is in again. 4-2. And yeah. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can I say? This isn't going to turn out to be a good episode. Romero, Sanchez. Back to Romero. Dembele. Dembele to Romero. Back to Casteels. Casteels fires it forward looking for Son, I think, on that occasion. Didn't find him, but it's been headed out. and we don't see the highlights any further. It's gone out wide. Nelson picking the ball up, crosses in, but Romero stops it. Regillion, Romero gives the ball away. And Lacazette is on a hat-trick, and it's 5-2. Very poor, and we need to do something. Again, I think just playing him on side. Poor game. We won't go into it. And 1.77 on the XG. Just didn't put the chance away. 8 shots, 2 on target. They have 15 shots, 9 on target. Putting them away very eloquently. And we've had a poor day at the office. That's all I can say. I'm going to thrash my arms and I'm going to say we should have won that match. Based on chances created, really, there's no excuse for not doing so. Far from pleased with that result. I don't think anybody deserves Upper Macento. That's about the only thing, and I think Harry Kane. Give him a bad effort, but I think anybody else, point finger, Andre Silva. Yeah, not impressed with him today at all. So we've ended up 8th after 6 games. Still games to be played as well. So we're going to get swallowed up by that lot. We need to pick things up, really, if we're going to do anything half decent. Lucas Moura is a bruised ankle for 2 or 3 days. So we should be all right. Well, we've got to improve if we're going to do anything in the Champions League this season. Because if we can lose 5-2 to Arsenal, an odd goal would have been all right, but that's not acceptable. We need to pick ourselves off the thing, dust ourselves off, and get on with it. Shakatua and Blackburn is our next episode, and that will be out very, very shortly. Well, what can I say? Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this particular series and any other series as they are released. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date what's happening on this channel and more, follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. Keeps you up to date. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you for the next episode. Be episode 20. It's out on Tuesday. Let's hope for better things, eh? Till then, goodbye.